Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're exploring a seriously fascinating, soothing alternative to our daily caffeine reliance. If you've been searching for a way to keep that cozy morning ritual but without all the nervous tension that usually comes with it, you are in exactly the right place. Let's jump right in. All right, let's start with a little reality check, shall we? Millions of us rely on caffeine every single day just to stay alert, feel productive, and honestly, just get out the door in the morning. But a massive portion of us also struggle with some pretty heavy side effects. You know what I'm talking about? The jitters, that sudden spike in anxiety, acid reflux burning in your chest, sleep problems that keep you tossing and turning all night, and of course, that brutal, sudden energy crash right around 2 p.m. It's a vicious cycle that millions of people are just pushing through daily. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast. On one side, we have the chaotic side effects of regular coffee, the anxiety, the high acidity, and those inevitable energy crashes. But on the other side, we have the soothing stability of barley coffee. It offers a calm state of mind, real digestive support, and a steady, balanced energy that actually lasts throughout your whole day. So here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the caffeine problem. Then we'll enter the world of barley coffee, unpack its nutrition, explore the major health benefits, and finally, go over some preparation tips and precautions. Section 1. The caffeine problem. Burning the candle at both ends. Look, our modern society relies heavily on stimulation. Our phones buzz nonstop, our work schedules are incredibly intense, and adding several cups of highly caffeinated coffee to that mix, well, it's kind of like pouring fuel right onto a fire. We are constantly burning the candle at both ends, and people are desperately seeking a gentler alternative. I absolutely love this quote. Think of regular coffee as a loud alarm clock, and barley coffee as a calm sunrise. That vivid mental picture just perfectly captures why so many people are actively searching for caffeine-free options. We want the warmth, we want the comforting ritual, but we want to wake up gently, not be jolted into a state of panic. Moving on to Section 2. Enter barley coffee, a global tradition. So what exactly is this alternative? Over in Italy, it's famous as caffè d'orzo. And despite the name, it's actually not made from coffee beans at all. Nope, it's made by roasting barley grains until they develop this beautiful, deep brown color, and then brewing them. The result is a completely caffeine-free drink with a rich, nutty, and slightly earthy flavor. It literally gives you all the cozy ritual and the amazing aroma of coffee, but it leaves out the nervous tension entirely. And hey, this isn't just some passing new fad. Let's look at the timeline here. For generations past, roasted barley drinks have been a comforting household staple in places like Italy, Japan, and Korea. Then, in the 20th century, during times of economic hardship and wartime, it was heavily used as an affordable substitute when coffee beans were just too expensive or totally scarce. But present day, it is experiencing a massive global wellness revival. Health-conscious consumers are actively moving away from overstimulating drinks and going right back to this natural, simple beverage. Section 3. Nutrition and ingredients. More than just a substitute. Okay, let's dive into this and see how they stack up. When compared directly, barley coffee definitely holds its own. Traditional coffee is, of course, high in caffeine, highly acidic, and can really increase your anxiety. Barley coffee, however, has absolutely zero caffeine, a very mild acidity that is super gentle on your stomach, and an incredibly low anxiety risk. Plus, while both actually contain antioxidants, barley coffee brings a massive nutritional bonus to the table. It contains a specific type of fiber called beta-glucans. So, what's the big deal with beta-glucans? Understanding what they actually do is crucial here. They're a type of soluble fiber naturally found in barley, and once they're inside your digestive system, they act almost like a sponge. They slow down the release of glucose into your bloodstream, which wonderfully stabilizes your blood sugar, and they help regulate cholesterol absorption, which is absolutely fantastic for supporting your overall heart health. Now, as barley coffee grows in popularity, you're also going to see commercial variations pop up, like these popular 7-in-1 instant mixes. These products usually blend roasted barley with ingredients like barley grass, mangosteen, wheatgrass, stevia, chlorella, and sometimes even small amounts of actual coffee and non-dairy creamer. And look, while individual ingredients like nutrient-dense chlorella or potassium-rich mangosteen definitely have studied health benefits, it's important to keep in mind that the specific, sweeping health claims made by the manufacturers of these combined mixes often lack rigorous scientific validation. Still, even with that in mind, the consumer reception is overwhelmingly positive. Just take a look at this real customer review for one of those mixes.
I'm not much of a coffee person, but when I tried this barley coffee drink, it changed my perspective. I found it very comforting, and the benefits are impressive. A lot of users report that these drinks offer a really nice, sweet, herbal-dominant flavor profile where the comforting coffee taste still shines through. It gives them great energy, but without those harsh side effects.
All right, Section 4, major health benefits, healing from the inside out. Because it's completely caffeine-free and rich in that soluble fiber we talked about, barley coffee offers some incredible holistic health support. It supports your digestion because it isn't intensely acidic. It reduces stress and anxiety because it isn't artificially spiking your adrenaline. By making the switch, you can actually improve your sleep quality, promote heart health, and aid in blood sugar balance. Basically, your body maintains a nice, steady, calm baseline instead of riding a wild roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes all day.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why barley coffee is viewed as a functional food, not just a tasty beverage. That soluble fiber, it acts as a biological cleanup crew. As it moves through your system, it literally binds with cholesterol particles to help remove them, while gently soothing the stomach lining, making the whole thing incredibly easy to digest.
Finally, Section 5, preparation and precautions, making the switch. Making this at home is wonderfully simple. All you do is buy some roasted barley grains or powder, add about 1 tablespoon to hot water, and let it simmer for 5 to 7 minutes. Then just strain the liquid right into your favorite mug and serve it hot. And honestly, the best part? As it simmers, that deep, toasted, roasting aroma fills your kitchen exactly like regular coffee does. You get the exact same comforting atmosphere.
And just like traditional coffee, you can totally customize it. It pairs beautifully with a dash of cinnamon, a little drop of vanilla, some natural honey, or creamy almond and oat milk. You can even stir in some cocoa powder if you want a mocha vibe. Oh, and during the summer months, it is incredibly refreshing when you serve it chilled over ice.
However, before you go rushing off to make the switch, there are a few vital precautions we absolutely need to mention. For regular barley coffee, the biggest drawback is that barley naturally contains gluten. So if you have celiac disease or a severe gluten intolerance, you must avoid it. On the flip side, if you're opting for those commercial instant mixes, just be aware that they can be somewhat expensive, they are sometimes overly sweet because of added sugars or stevia, and they're generally not recommended for pregnant or lactating women. As always, read your labels and check in with a healthcare professional if you're ever unsure. Which brings us to the end of our explainer today. We've seen how this amazing, traditional, caffeine-free beverage offers all the warmth and ritual we crave, but swaps out the anxiety and the crashes for true digestive support and steady energy. So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Are you ready to trade your loud morning alarm clock for a calm, healthy sunrise? Thanks so much for joining me to explore the fascinating world of barley coffee.